If you're a busy professional and you're somebody who has worked very hard to get to the position that they're in today, I know what it's like, a busy professional and you don't have the time, then cash flow is a great answer and you can get that through property. In this video I'm going to cover the 4 laws that I always abide to in anything I do in terms of how I build wealth and how I build good cash flow and passive forms of cash flow coming in every single month to give me more time flexibility, so I can go on holiday, spend more time with my family and friends, and I'm not bound by one single entity. You may have a job, but what other forms of income can you generate very quickly so you can become financially free and having your money work really hard for you?
Been a long time without you.
Hey everybody, Jason Davis here at Lighthouse Investments Group, and this video is a little bit different because I wanted to touch on the 4 laws that I've always kept to when I think about money and I think about cash flow. And in the world of property investment, we help investors and people build their property portfolios and get into property in the first place. Really need to think of 2 major things. One is cash flow and the other one is capital appreciation. They're slightly different. Cash flow is about money today. You know, money coming into your bank, potentially replacing the income you get from your job. So you can quit your job or replace your job. Or what most people want to do, and certainly this is what I was interested in, not quitting my job, but actually having the same amount of money coming in on a monthly basis from my job, also coming in from other passive forms of income. So that then gives me complete flexibility in terms of what I want to do. I can even go down to part-time, or I can take some time off, go traveling, etc. It gives me that financial freedom. So that's what cash flow is about. And that, you know, it doesn't matter how much you get in a month for your job. Cash flow is just, are you getting to the point where actually, you're getting more than your outgoings? Whereas what's capital growth? What's capital appreciation? Well, this is actually about building generational wealth. And that's really important to me too. You know, what can I build for my family and my extended family, and my children, my children's children? And that's really, if you want to become a property millionaire, then it's capital growth that you really want to focus on. Now you can focus on both, but sometimes, depending on the area you look at, one is going to be more prominent than the other. And sometimes one is going to be more important in your life than the other at a certain point in your life, and that might change. That's perfectly fine. But in this video I'm going to talk about cash flow, because how do you generate general forms of income? Now, I've always thought, actually, yes, it's really important to have multiple forms of income for multiple reasons, right? Because you don't want to rely on one from a security standpoint. You want to have lots of different types of income. So for me, you know, we have a fitness business. I have my own job, which I spend a lot of time from an active perspective. It's not passive income, but it's active. We have a fitness business where we get passive income coming through clients on that. We have the property side, we look at trading. So we have multiple forms of income. And that's exactly what you can do. If you look at that from a property standpoint, if you buy a buy-to-let already and you rent it out to other people, you can start getting that £500 a month. And then you look at that on an annual basis, that's £6,000 a year. And you can buy another property and another property, and all of a sudden you're starting to build something really fantastic here, and replacing a lot of the income that you're getting from your job. Now, to do this though, you've got to change your mindset when it comes to money, and you've got to change your mindset when it comes to wealth. There's 4 laws I want to share with you this video, and it's really helped me, and it's helping me now, and it always will help you. If you stick to these 4 rules, these 4 laws, then I promise you, if you're dedicated, you put in the hard work, you will get wealthy. Before you know it, you'll get the cash flow, you'll have the generational wealth, and you'll have more money you know what to do with. And you'll have more time than you know what to do with. So let's cover these 4 laws. Law number 1, perhaps the most important, although they're all important to be fair. Number 1 is a law of implementation, or law of action. The first step you've got to take, and you might be on this journey, or you might be thinking, look, I need to change, I'm not happy with my life, I'm sick of not having any time, I'm sick of being in this rut of procrastination. I know a lot about that. You know, you just think you're doing something but you're not, you're just wasting time all the time. And so that's really important. But the law of action, the law of implementation, you need to start by educating yourself. invest in yourself. It sounds stupid because you want to invest in your relationships, you want to invest in your materials and friends, etc. But we forget about ourselves. And how can we possibly expect other people to invest in us if we don't invest in ourselves? So get rid of the constant browsing on Facebook on things that really don't get you any further. Yeah, I'm not saying don't have some downtime, but just think, what can I do to really educate myself today? Stop watching a Netflix series that don't really get you anywhere further. Stop procrastinating. Instead of doing that, educate yourself. If we're talking about property, go to channels. I'm not saying this is necessarily my channel. You might not really connect with me, but find other channels and learn about property. Start learning the basics and invest in yourself. Maybe even attend a masterclass on property. Learn the process and invest in yourself. And the next part is education is useless if you don't take action. This is the law of implementation. In fact, you will become an underachieving overachiever if all you do is put knowledge in your head but you never take action. So law of implementation is educate yourself and take action. And you can get help by taking action, and we can help you as well on that by, if you're not exactly sure, you don't have the time, you've educated yourself a little bit, you want to invest in yourself, you want to invest in your family, you want to invest in your life, then you can reach out to us and we will do the whole process. And then we will do the whole process for you. But you've got to take action. Second law, really, really important, and that is you need to be good at problem solving. You need to be a problem solver. The amount of wealth that you build, in my belief, or the amount you're going to get paid from other people is directly proportional to the size in which of the problem that you are solving and the frequency of the problem you're solving. If you can help billions of people, or millions of people, or even hundreds of people, that's going to make a huge impact. Passion's just not enough. You can be passionate about a subject, but is it actually solving a problem? And that's really key. So whatever you're passionate about, think about what you're trying to solve for the person. I want to help people because I know that I've been in that situation, and I want to help people in similar situations, busy professionals who have worked very hard and maybe have a lot of money in the bank, but the money is not working for them at the moment. Or they feel that their time is getting swallowed and they can't spend time with their family, etc. They work in the City of London, they work till 8 p.m. a night or 10 p.m. It's not sustainable. And therefore we want to build generational wealth and cash flow for them. So I want to help people in that situation. So you've got to be a problem solver. The third point is you've got to have a really positive relationship with money. The reason I say this is because if you're the kind of person that's always, there's never ever enough money, I'm always going to have problems with money, if you become too rich then actually it's a problem. Actually, money is just a tool. It doesn't get you anywhere, it's just a tool. It's the person who wields the tool that is where it makes a difference. So if you have a positive relationship with money and accept that actually money is in abundance, I just need to change my thought process on money as a whole, then everything will change around you. And the fourth law, this is perhaps the most important, even though I said the first one was, is the law of generosity. I truly believe that success comes through helping others. And if you can help other people based on the talents that you've got, and even talents you might not even realise you have, then I actually believe you have a duty, you have an obligation to actually help people. Help people on a solution that you have. And that's the law of generosity, and it will change your mindset in terms of how you see money as well. You are here to help. It could be for a business, it could be through a process that you develop, a service that you develop, or a product you develop, whatever it may be. If you're helping people generally solve a problem, then you're doing it for the good reason. And of course you can generate great wealth and cash flow for yourself and your family also. So those four rules, those four laws, if you just keep to those and think about them, it really just changes your mindset. It gives you that entrepreneurial mindset, it gives you that mindset of, a growth mindset I should say, and not a fixed mindset. Growth mindset is really important, and it's that continuous loop. I'm always thinking about how I can improve myself and everybody around me. So, going back to number one, number one law, start taking action today. If you're interested in property investment, first time in property, or maybe you've dabbled in it but you're really not sure how to grow that and scale, so you do become financially free, then do us a favour, put LHG in the comments or reach out to us on Instagram or Facebook. All the links are down below, and let's have a chat. Let's see how we can help you build a great investment portfolio, great returns in the UK. And when it comes to passive income, you know, property, there's loads of different options. We focus on buy-to-lets because we believe that this is one of the basic and most simplest forms of cash flow and building wealth over time. You know, it's one of the most traditional, but it works. It's so successful. But there's so many other types as well. From a passive income perspective, there's lease options, there's HMOs, there's commercial properties, you know, there's even service accommodation. Start thinking about those 4 laws, and if you're interested in anything else on property investment, check out our other videos. Do us a favour, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, because we want to help you, back to the 4th law, we want to help you educate yourself on property investment. So if we can do that and you find value in this video, we'd really appreciate if you subscribe and share it with anyone else that you know needs help. Thanks so much. Speak to you soon.